All right, welcome back to another early edition of the Melody News. We're gonna go ahead and start it for today. We're gonna go back a little bit old school here to let you know since the markets were closed. Hopefully you had a good day, but it's time to get back to work, okay? And some stories that we're gonna cover that the so-called mainstream media didn't want to cover. So we're gonna get started for today with the early market look. See the S&P is up. This is the futures market, which is open right now. The Dow is up, Nasdaq is up, Russell 2000 is up. So if you're just not waking up to realize that the market's only up and up, we ain't no surprise. They always do this, okay? Crude oil is up. Crude oil is down about 25 cents, all right? So here we go with that one. So, all right, you see Euro versus US dollars up. The 10-year bond is almost at four at 0.39010. All right, the VIX is up. The volatility index is up. The small currencies battles. You see the GBP versus the US dollars up. The Japanese to the US dollar versus the Japanese yen. US dollars up on that one. All right, and then you see, look at some cryptocurrency here. Look at the Bitcoin. Bitcoin is high, 42,000, but it's down about 600 and let's say $615. Okay, the CMC crypto is down about let's say 25.50, and then for a few overseas markets open right now, the FTSE 100 is up, and then the Nikkei 225 is up. All right, that was from YahooFinance.com. Right, early morning look for you, YahooFinance.com. All right, then we're going to take a look at some precious metals here. We're going to sit there at Kiko.com. All right, here we go. See the person, the ticket marker up, and then I want to bring this down to you, okay? You see Kiko having some technical issues, and they having some big issues, a lot of issues with these precious metal markets, okay? COMEX has got issues. Kiko's got issues. A lot of precious metals issues. Got websites or sites or people who do precious metals got some issues all of a sudden. Could there be a big hint that behind the scenes that they're getting ready for a spike in precious metals? We shall see, folks. We shall see. All right. Then let's get into actual news here. Here we go. Here, this is from CNBC.com. CNBC.com. If you want to know why you want to start seeing a big jump in prices, especially with the issues going on in the Red Sea, and why people have refused to go, they start going around the Cape of Good Hope on South Africa. The container rates hit $10,000, and as ocean freights and inflation soars, as a Red Sea crisis. All right, one crisis after another. They find an excuse to jump these prices left and right. All right, and sometimes it is a big crisis. Hot spots are hot spots. Okay, with the world's military in a budget crisis and not able to fill obligations because it costs to go everywhere. Now you ain't having no protection anymore for these ocean liner vessels. Okay, these ocean going big freighters, so they gotta cost more. All right. Remember, during the international standards, those freight sailors who haul cargo goods on the oceans and seas, they can't be armed. All right. So it's cost more dangerous for them. Okay. So this is why you're gonna start seeing more products going higher and higher, and expecting the mainstream folks to come up with BS excuses. If they show on the CNBC, they might show it on mainstream TV, whatever, or tell you a vision, and it's just expected to get higher and higher. Okay. So get this article from CNBC.com, right? CNBC.com. All right, let me back out a little bit on this one. All right, and then Pentagon alarmed over price tag of counterfeiting cheap Yemen drones. Okay, we paid the expensive crap. They copy it, make a cheaper version, and it's more accurate and more deadly. So yep, that's how it is. We pay. If you see how much money the military pays, the Pentagon pays for everything. We paid for. It's astronomical how much it costs for a fighter jet. All right, they're more complicated, more issues, and more overpriced, and yet countries are outbid. They're out making stuff. They have better products, everything else, and they just steal what we got because we got so many espionage, financial spies here. So they just copy it, make copies, and they just make a cheaper version, which they can make more of, better than we can. And I wonder, hey, what can I say about this one? All right. Get this article out. This is from new.thecradle.co. All right, new.thecradle.co. I said again, new.thecradle.co. All right, and this is an article here from Bloomberg.com, and this is no surprise here. I'm gonna give you what new home sales unexpectedly slumped to 1 year low, and a big no shit. People, what do you expect? Contract signings declined 12.2% in November to 590,000 rate. Purchases in the South largest regions decreased to a 20.9%. You can't afford these high interest rates. You can't afford the predatory lending that's going on. these neighborhoods they're being built in, they're not neighborhoods, they're clusters. As you can see, look at this picture here. All right, they built right on top of each other, stacked on stacked on stacked. All right, these hastily built neighborhoods and homes where you have no room, your neighbors looking at you. All right, across the hall, y'all looking at each other every day. You get sick of looking at each other, and these homes they cost too much. All right, and plus people are losing their positions. Uh, We've been covering how people just lose their positions left and right, okay? Especially look in the banking world, all right, the financial world. People losing their positions left and right by the thousands, all right, every single day, okay? And people just can't afford this stuff anymore, all right? People are being foreclosed on. This is just all around bad news, okay? And a big no shit. Thanks, Bloomberg, for finally coming to the forefront and telling everybody what we already know, okay? All right, but get this article out. It's from Bloomberg.com, all right, Bloomberg.com. All right, and then we don't get another hit over the head. This is from ZeroHedge.com. All right, ZeroHedge.com. IRS rakes in 4.9 million in taxes from Americans amid enforcement crackdown. When all else fails, the central planners, the people who cause this crap are broke. They try to squeeze more and more money out of the people before the system collapses, so they have more and more, so they can get this, so they can get the hell out of Dodge. Okay, this one here. And it says here, Internal Revenue Service raked in 4.9 trillion of Americans in the last fiscal year. Remember, the fiscal year goes from starts on October 1st and ends September 30th. Okay, so due to large in part to the automated collection process and aggressive audits that saw taxpayers hit with billions in additional taxes after examination. Oh my goodness, they just keep coming up with excuses to take more and more money from us. They're broke, we're broke, and they keep wanting to squeeze, squeeze, and squeeze. And if you don't know this, this is what happens in a socialist system. All right, communism, they just steal everything from you. They out in the open about it. Okay, that's one thing you want to say about communism. They distribute everybody's income. Okay, until they run out. People run out of money, and communism wants to collapses. Socialism, they're more sneaky about it. They're more brutal about it, and they steal from you. Take everything you got, and then when all else fails, and they don't have any more, they can't steal any more money. They crash the system and they haul ass and take off running. All right, leaving us fitting the bill. They keep taking it. Okay, and then we don't play videos where, hey, they admitted in 2013 that paying taxes is voluntary. All right, there is no law. IRS people work for the IRS have said there is no law, and to this day, nobody has ever proven that there is a law. All right, but get this article out. It just shows the brutal level crackdown, what they're trying to get more and more squeeze out of us. Okay, try to make us all serfs. All right, get this article out. It's from ZeroHedge.com. All right, ZeroHedge.com. All right, we showed that one already. Sorry about that. Go back to that one. And then for our final article for today, let's look at USDebtClock.org. All right, take a look at here. If you mean to tell me that we not about to hit 34 trillion, remember they passed the budget to go from 30 trillion to 34 trillion, and we about to hit it within a few months. All right, we already, and I mean a few months going back from the day they passed it. All right, just pitiful and sad. And this is how much they say we owe taxpayers, the people who work, people who have occupations. We're fitting the bill for this, okay? They spend, we pay. All right. Then you scroll on down here, you see the total U.S. debt. This is the real United States of America corporation debt right here, 103 trillion. All right. Look at that money supply. Remember, with federal dollars about to go away, it's U.S. Treasury dollars now. Okay, instead of increasing the amount of Treasury dollars out there, replacing the Federal Reserve notes. That's why you haven't seen any Federal Reserve notes printed since 2017. All right, they may seem like crispy brand new, but guess what? They're not crispy brand new. They just look good. All right. U.S. money supply, M2 money supply is steady dropping. That means the Federal Reserve dollars are coming out or going away. Okay. Then look at the total U.S. national assets. All right, 223 trillion. I'm sorry, scoot over here. The unfunded liabilities, 212 trillion. All right, then let's take a look at up here where we really finna see what's going on. This is the debt to GDP ratio. So when they're talking about the economy is only up and good to go, we're at 130, let's call it 135 and a half debt to GDP. That is unsustainable. We can't pay for it. I don't know who the hell keeps giving these idiots in DC and the rest of these corporations, subsidiaries of corporations, and municipalities of corporations money. All right. It's just wow. That's all you can say is wow. Wow. All right. Then I will get this article. This is from usdeadclock.org. All right, usdeadclock.org. All right, I want to thank you once again for joining us in another edition of Montgomery News. Hopefully, you had a good rest for 3 days off. Let's get back to work for the next 3 days. 3 days, and then hopefully Friday you get to cut out. You get to cut out early from the occupation, and then enjoy the next 3 days. Okay, so I want you to please be safe, please be sound. Remember, I urge you to please take care of yourself first. Then you for your wife, husband, kids, family, community, neighborhoods, communities, and then the other communities. Okay. Once again, I want to thank you for joining us on this Melagam News. I want you to be safe, be sound. Like, subscribe, and comment. Hit that notification bell. Smash that like button. Okay. Get the word out. All right. So once again, you're your own best financier. You're your own best banker. You're your own best savings and loans. You're your own best credit union. Okay. You're your own best financier. Like, subscribe, and comment, the notification bell. Once again, thank you for joining us. We'll see you soon, all right? Thank you for joining us. Let's get it started.